back. The name of York City still sends a shudder down the spine at Old Trafford. They provided the shock of the second round last season, but after 3 straight defeats, Everton's Joe Royle adopted a different approach to the one Alex Ferguson did on that fateful night 12 months ago. In fact, he's strengthened his side, or certainly strengthened the midfield by playing both John Ebbrell and Tony Grant. It's basically a 4-3-3 formation. I'm sure you're all familiar with the York team by now. We join the match in the first half. The commentator is Mike Sadler.
York seem to have settled fairly well here at Goodison. Far from overawed Alan Little's side, as you would expect. Here's Neil Tolson looking for the through ball. Hinchcliffe is favourite there, though. Well, that's short for Southall. And he needed to be on his toes. Wayne Murty was bearing down on the big Welshman there. 38 on Monday, Neville Southall. Certainly didn't look his age on that particular occasion. Throw into York City. Andy McMillan takes it. Gets it back. It's a little bit late from Gary Speed. I think McMillan felt the force of that one. Definitely late. But he looks okay, the York right back. And they have a free kick. Short heads it away. Only as far as Murty. Whip back in. Danger still not clear. Making a little bit of a mess of that, Everton. But now Ferguson gets it away. Here's Earl Barrett. Still though, York closing the ball down well in this opening exchanges, and Joe Royle definitely looking as if he's got a worry or two there with his chairman Peter Johnson. That was short for Hinchcliffe from David Unsworth. Robust challenges from both sides. Murty there on Hinchcliffe, and the England international felt the full force of it. Here's Earl Barrett for Tony Grant. Grant again, picking things up there. A little bit scrappy on the edge of the York City box. Here's Ferguson. Still going, the big Scotsman. Can he get a shot in? Duncan Ferguson a little unlucky there. Just couldn't hook his foot around the ball enough. And in the event, he got to the ball, the big Scotsman, but he went wide of Andy Warrington's post. John Ebbrell looking to cross to the far post. Ferguson! Always a threat, the big Scotsman. And that far post cross from John Ebbrell was inch perfect for him. Look how far he is. Head and shoulders above John Sharples there. Once again, Everton pressing down that right. Here's Ebbrell again, looking for Ferguson. In the end, it was Speed who got there, and a fine save from Andy Warrington in the York goal. Gary Speed with the header. John Ebbrell just chipped it for him. Speed bringing the best out of Warrington. Good save. Here's Kanchelskis, and it's off the line. Once again, scramble. Oh, it's a pinball machine in there. Craig Short couldn't deflect it in. Kanchelskis' shot was the first to be cleared off the line. Then it came to Ferguson, and Short really didn't know what had hit him. Now Kanchelskis again. So dangerous down that right. I think Warrington will be happy to see the Russian shot just scramble clear of the post. Good start to this game. Plenty of threat from both sides. Here's Tolson for York City. That's good play. Now it's Paul Stevenson. Headed away by the Everton defenders. But only so far. McMillan. Still scrappy. Still York threatening. Good challenge by Joe Parkinson. Denying Adrian Randall. He's been busy. Here's Randall again. Looking for Stevenson. Half-headed clear, but York showing no signs of nerves. And once again it's Randall. Right by the corner flag. Headed clear, but still it's there. Charged down by the Everton defenders. And still York come. Macmillan making time and space for himself. But that's a good challenge by Earl Barrett. Once again, though, the York players are there to pick up the pieces. Here's Gary Hemsworth for York City. Really look a composed outfit. Of course, they beat Manchester United last season before going out to Queen's Park Rangers in the third round. Andy Hinchcliffe with a throw-in for Everton. It's going to be a corner kick. Craig Short challenging. Ferguson's the target. Oh, and it's off the line for the second time. This time Tony Grant, the man who's denied. Headed down for Grant and brilliantly off the line by Hemsworth. Little a relieved man. Once again York pressing. Well, Barrett's caught out. This may be trouble. Good save by Southall. Still the danger's not clear though, as York beaver away. Gary Ball trying to turn it in. This time Neville Southall manages to get hold of it. Well, really, he had to be at his best there, Southall, to deny Adrian Randall. York looking just as positive in this second half as they did in the first. It's a good ball from Stevenson. Once again, Neville Southall alert to the danger. Having a good game today, the Welshman. Joe Royle looks far from happy, doesn't he? Spotted an infringement there in the centre of the field. Adrian Randall, the man fouled. Looks as if Paul Rideout may have just nudged him out of the way. Having a good game, Randall. It's a free kick to York City. Neil Tolson with the target. Gets up well. He may get it back. And he's finished it off magnificently. Neil Tolson draws first blood for York City. Absolutely magnificent goal by him. He finished it off after getting the initial touch, and what a fine finish. Southall had no chance. 1-0 to Alan Little's side. Well, really, Everton now find themselves up against it. Gary Speed looking for Kanchelskis. He's always a threat. We've got a game on now. Kanchelskis inside, drives it into the net. What a fine strike from Andrei Kanchelskis. And he's urging his side on. The crowd suddenly have something to cheer. The Everton fans brought to their feet by a fine strike by the Russian. 1-1. Well, we've had no lack of incident in this game, and it doesn't look like letting up. Kanchelskis, the goal scorer. Ferguson, Speed, just past the post. Gary Speed looking for his second goal of the season. Inches away there. Kanchelskis again the danger. Ferguson miscued. Speed just wide. Good interception by Hemsworth, but Everton get it back. Gary Speed again breaking down the left. Burris. Good touch by Tony Burris. Former Stockport man with an important touch there. Speed had broken. Barris read it well. Here's John Ebbrell, centre of the field for Everton. Good game this. Good cup tie between two fairly well-matched sides on the night. And now it's Paul Rideout, the substitute. He's made an impact. That's a good early cross. Craig Shaw just inches away. Once again, Everton threatening down the right, and Kanchelskis at the heart of most of their attacks. Teasing the defenders. Half cleared. Now it's back to Earl Barrett. Can he deliver a good cross? It is a good cross. Rideout! Oh, what a fine save. That's the best save he's made, Andy Warrington. Rideout, very unlucky there. Super stop. Barrett's cross was telling. Rideout's header was absolutely superb, but so was the save. Super open encounter tonight here at Goodison Park. And here's Gary Speed looking for another goal for Everton. Goodness me, that just crept past the post. Struck it well. Warrington happy to see it go by. Alan Little enjoying it, urging his side on. They've done well so far. Closing stages to hang on. But it's Everton who come forward through Duncan Ferguson. The Scotsman once again inches away. Everton looking for that all-important second. Ferguson struck it so cleanly. Just wide. Good tackle by Parkinson. It got a touch off a York player. Duncan Ferguson keen to get on with it. Rideout receives the ball and Ferguson gets it back. He's still going, Duncan Ferguson. He's got Kanchelskis to his right. Headed away by the Everton defenders, but York don't look as if they're happy with the draw, do they? They're still going forward. And Everton struggling to get it away. Murty still going, still it's Murty. And here's the substitute. Richard Creswell could have made a name for himself there. It was Wayne Murty who battled his way through. He got the bounce of the ball, but Creswell really should have hit the target. Everton this time coming forward. Once again, Kanchelskis battling for the ball. He's strong enough. He's still going. And here's Ebbrell. Just couldn't control it. And York able to clear their lines. That's an offside decision given against Tolson. Ferguson's the target. Right out. Little smile from Andy Warrington. More out of relief because Rideout was just inches away. Unsworth's free kick, Ferguson's flick on. Rideout couldn't get there. So the dying stages here at Goodison Park. York, the conquerors of Manchester United last year, hanging on for a draw. And there is referee Scott Matheson's whistle. Joe Royle's side are held at home by the 3rd Division outfit. They applaud their fans. It finishes 1-1 at Goodison Park, and the hero for York City, the former Oldham man, scoring against his old manager, Neil Tolson.
Our ground, it's a small ground, 9,000-10,000. We need the Everton people to come and watch. We need to come at them a little bit more. We need to play open football. We've got to win this game, and that could be the problem for us.
You seem to like this round of the League Cup.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice when you pitch yourself against, you know, managers like Joe Royle, Alex Ferguson last season. My players matching themselves against this type of player. Terrific for all of us.